Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, I am once again going to be making fun of the different ways people make sneakers their entire personality. I made a video a couple of days ago addressing some interesting characters in our sneaker community, and I invited you guys to let me know about some characters that I may have missed out. And a lot of you guys made some really awesome suggestions, and so I have taken inspiration for some of the characters featuring within today's episode from your guys' comments directly. Now allow me a moment to just quickly remind you guys that these are all just jokes. There is no hate, no malicious intent, and I am perfectly aware of the irony in making fun of people that make sneakers their entire personality when my entire online personality is completely predicated on sneakers. Don't worry, I know. Let's get into today's list. The guy that makes reps his whole personality. Oh yeah, and there's quite a few of you out there these days. The omission of this character in the previous episode did not go unnoticed by more than a few of you guys who commented asking for me to make mention of this guy, and here we go. The guy that makes reps his whole personality can be seen lurking in the comment sections of absolutely any sneaker related post. He's the type of person to comment things like, reps are better, I got the reps, reps over resell, and one of my personal favorites, reps are taking over. And it really doesn't matter the nature of the sneaker post. It could be a young girl who just got her first pair of Jordans and is just so pleased to be able to share this latest pickup with the world, and then in swoops this little wank rag rep head with a comment like, should have got the reps. One of the things that cracks me up about the guys that have made fake sneakers their entire personality is how they go on and on and on about buying reps of shoes that he personally likes, as if he has some kind of sophisticated fashion palette. I only buy reps of these because I like the design, I like the colorway. It cracks me up how this particular rep head is unironically trying to say that he is just following what he likes and his own personal taste, when that same personal taste is reflective of all of the hyped up sneakers that everybody else is going for anyway. Next up, we've got the guy that makes sneaker hot takes his whole thing. This could be a podcast host or a content creator, or even just a friend that you have or know that is just constantly coming out with the most spiciest sneaker takes. And to be fair, sometimes there is a little gem or a sliver of truth in something that he says, but after a while it kind of feels like he's just being controversial for the sake of it. He'll say things like, all Jordans are overrated, New Balance aren't comfortable, Ye didn't actually ever design any Yeezys, and he's probably reliable 1 out of 10 takes. So one or two of you guys mentioned the OG collector or the old head guy. The dude that makes old school sneakers his whole personality. This is a collector in his like mid-30s to mid-40s, grew up watching MJ, probably had some J's back in the 90s, feels a bit like an authority figure in the game having been around for so long, often talks about nostalgic periods of the sneaker culture where a lot of you guys probably weren't there, and has been collecting for a long time. One of the things about the OG sneaker collector that I like and identify with, partly because I'm a bit of an OG old head myself, is how the OG sneakerhead loves to call shoes by their original names. I don't want to hear none of y'all out there calling these the bread 11s. These are the playoff 11s, you feel me? I'm about to slap one of you young fools if you call these the bread 4s one more time. These the black cements, you heard me? Okay, so we had to mention the sneaker troll. That's right, you douchebags out there that make it your whole personality to just troll sneaker content. Sneaker trolls are easy to identify, especially on apps like TikTok, because you can see different creators posting video replies to scathing comments from this same sneaker troll time and again. The slightly weaker sneaker troll is the type of dude to just post something inflammatory for no real good reason. He'll say things like, do you even wear your shoes? Or something like, man, those are cooked. Like, you can't win either way with the sneaker troll. Either you're not wearing them enough or you're wearing them too much. Or you'll say something like, dude's got all these shoes but can't dress for shit. Or to make sure he's got both sides covered, if you do pull off a good fit, he'll say something like, this dude's whole personality is outfits. So I had a couple of requests for this next character. The guy that hypes up a new sneaker release. He's all over the rumors, posts content about the early images, posts release date information, gives out periodic detailed commentary with all of the available updates. Couldn't evidently be more excited about this sneaker. Talks ad nauseum about copping them, and then when they drop, he doesn't buy them. You also have the dude on the opposite end of the spectrum that is very, very critical of any new release. He thinks the early images look absolutely crap. He's constantly talking about the sneaker being a waste of time. The materials are crap. The whole release is garbage. He's gonna be passing on them. And then when they drop, he is the first person to scoop a pair up and then post a review. And then says something like, yeah, I just wanted to get them in hand. Oh, I really changed my mind when I saw someone with them on feet. Fuck out of here. So I wanted to cover a particular type of reseller. It's the reseller that makes buying really cooked beaters his whole thing. I'm sure you guys have seen this type of sneaker reseller over the past few years. He's the type of dude that like skulks around Facebook sneaker groups and he posts, wants to buy your old shoes, wants to buy used shoes, want to buy beaters. And this dude is just nasty. Like, these dudes really do have a thing for the dirtiest, scummiest, fungusest shoes. And they should almost, to be fair, be applauded for their optimism in wanting to rejuvenate these completely disgusting shoes. And in some cases, these dudes are successful. Restoring and reviving old beaters was pretty big a couple of years ago when the sneaker market was really, really flourishing. Okay, last up, we've got the midlife crisis dude. Yeah, this could be me. In fact, this was me a few years ago. Still is me to a certain extent. But the midlife crisis dude can generally be picked out at sneaker shows or out in general public because bro is dressed head to toe in NBA gear with hoop shoes just to go to the mall. Now, there's absolutely nothing wrong with this, nor is there anything wrong with any of the characters that I have laid out in today's episode. Remember, this is just for jokes, this is just for laughs, and I hope you guys did have a little bit of a laugh at today's video. Be sure to give it a like if you enjoyed it. Shout out to all of you guys for supporting the channel. Your comments, your likes, your subscriptions, all that stuff is really appreciated. If I missed any other characters that you guys want to see in a future episode, once again, chuck them down in the comments and I will bear it in mind for the next episode. And hey, have yourselves a lovely day. Take care for now, and peace.